Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Worst Outcome podcast. I'm doing the intro this time because I felt like it. And this is everybody. Everybody's here. Let's do a little intro of everyone. So I'm Rhys. I play Mud, that little character that everybody knows, hopefully. If you're watching this, you should. And then Ethan is our Ding Ding Minsting.
Hello, I'm Ethan.
Indeed. There is Michael as well. He's here.
Hello, I'm Michael, and I play Nhilan, the Lunar Sorcerer. Hello.
Definitely. Jay.
Hello, I'm Jay. I play Memor, the Centaur Paladin.
And there's our resident babushka, which, for reference, he is currently wrapped up in a blanket like a Russian grandmother. This is Finn.
I am babushka. I make you baklava.
It's true, he does. It was disgusting, and I wish he'd never do it again.
Death to America.
But yes, now passing myself away from the human flesh puppet that I am over to Ethan, our controlling master of the entire session, our big brother, so to speak. George Orwell.
I got that big death grip. Right.
What the fuck? What does that even fucking mean?
I got a death grip on your ability to do anything.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I am the one who sways.
I think that guy that cooked said that once.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the one who swifts.
Yep.
Last we left off, you guys got your way to the great city of bridges, the city of Trikaan. You found your way to the Ignis province, because this place is broken into 15 provinces. It should be 16, but there's one, there. Whatever.
You're right there to run away.
Yeah, who cares? Ignis province, we tried to fix Michael. Michael went into a lucid. He went lucid because he was like, oh fuck, smoke, and then he went unconscious. Yeah. And then in his lucidness, he had a bit of a weird nightmare sequence. Then he came back and then he realized, okay, so this thing would cure me, being greater restoration or whatever the spell this person was going to cast on me. But there's a barrier that's preventing it. And just before he came back to consciousness, he saw the thing, the odd, the fake god, the false demigod, whatever we want to call it. And he woke up, and that's pretty much where we kind of left off. A lot happened, and yet not much happened, and that's where we start now. You guys are now in this large, unflattened mountain, which has been turned into a huge smithing hall. With all of the information that you just received, as of what I just said, that's why you're here now.
Yeah.
There is a lot you can do. I'll be honest with you, from what I remember, your intentions are to try and find this creature and kill it, to try and fix the barrier, to fix Nhilan.
Murder, kill, death.
Murder on the dance floor.
So, from the perspective of Memor, because why not?
Let's go to the Darkson God province.
What happens now? Memor, if you can't think of anything, can anyone else think of something? What is the most immediate actions to get to what you want to do?
I don't think it's been communicated to me that we're going to go kill the Lich.
I don't think it's been communicated that either in game.
I've just kind of seen that this...
I was building a thing. I was building a little Memor statue out of metal. I didn't know nothing.
And screws.
Yeah.
And screws.
So I'm going to turn to Nhilan.
Oh, I melted down the screws and turned it into metal.
I'm going to turn to Nhilan and I'm going to go, well, that didn't work. Is there somewhere where else we could find a different healer, perhaps a different church?
There's a barrier.
A barrier?
The spell would work, but there is something, I guess the word would be cursing me, that the spell's range of touch would not reach. Essentially, so long as that thing lives, I cannot be cured.
Is the Mushroom Man still there?
Yeah.
I know, but what if he used remove curses for curse?
It didn't work.
Well, that's stupid. What if then it can't be?
Did the Mushroom Man give us his name?
It's the only way I can really put it. And also, what are you doing here?
I was, but I finished it and I gave it to Memor, and he's like, "Oh, look at this thing. See? He's got
Excuse me.
I do have the thing.
He's got this thing.
Fun guy. Would you be able to do that same thing to me? I'm similarly dying.
He turns around. He's still sort of shaking his hand because obviously it got like zapped or something, so he's like recoiling from the pain a little bit. He's just like, I could get someone else to do it. I'm kind of out of juice.
That would be preferable.
Yeah, he
sort of my last hope.
He kind of looks over to another guy. He's currently like bent over a bench. He's currently like hammering out what looks to be some sort of like rod of iron or some sort of metal steel beam. And like a weird sort of like consistent, not consistent, like ravenous insect noise emits from the fungus, and then the guy turns around and he's just like, oh yeah, okay.
Great.
He's a construct. He's a construct. He's a body type construct.
Oh, nice. I don't know. I like those guys.
For the people who are not sure what that is, it's the shoe-in for Warforged.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to put it.
It is the easiest way to put it. And
It's a body type construct. It's a construct built to do a specific thing. If he was a smith, he'd be a smith construct. Cool. So he's like, oh yeah, I could try and do it. So he goes over to you. He's like, what am I casting? What am I casting? And then he just proceeds to speak in his sort of like weird insect noises. He's like, oh yeah, okay. And then he goes over. He's like, this one. Points at OM. He's just like, yeah. He nods and
he goes.
yeah, sure. We can plug that in. We'll do it 3 times and it won't change at all. Yeah, he tries. Right. I owe him. Please make a con save.
Is this? Are we aiming to fail this or succeed this?
He's just making a con save. It's not trying to. Well, this is so. Spell gets cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. He needs to do a con save because it didn't work.
Oh,
Something
shit.
happened.
4.
Something just happened.
Your bandages rip the spell in half. Before, sorry, not even half. Just rip it up midair before it comes in contact. Like it just kind of turns into sort of like a lashing whip of some kind, tears the spell apart, and then
What the fuck kind of bandages do you have?
Demon ones.
not god ones, anti-god ones.
Right, I see. So I thought the bandages were just something you put on. That's something that just exists.
No.
No, he's a tiefling
No,
because
I'm
he
a
got the
tiefling.
bandages. The bandages make it so that he lives longer.
Oh,
I might not have explained this.
You never did.
I think he did.
Not to me.
Well,
I've definitely explained it to Ethan because he's read my backstory.
Yeah, Ethan knows. I didn't know. I thought the
know.
bandages were just something he put on,
Yeah, same.
because he was like diseased.
well, he hasn't even explained that now to you, so this would be a great opportunity to explain it in character.
What was that? Why did your bandages just move by themselves?
They're magic.
Weird.
That's why.
Well, why are they magic? And why do they seem to fight other magic? That's odd.
Because I made a deal with someone I should not have for longevity. And in fairness, I'm still alive, which is a good sign, but I
Okay.
suppose it has some drawbacks. You wouldn't know of any cures for this. I turn to the insect man.
The giant fungus.
Either one.
They're the same guy. He's just like, I don't really know what's wrong with you. I don't. Yeah, there's like no symptoms. You're covered in bandages. To be honest with you, the fact that like neither of you are kind of taking spells kind of makes me concerned. There's one of you has symptoms, which is concerning because that seems like, oh god, you have the plague, which is currently going around in the city. That's not good. We could fix it, but for some reason you're special and we can't fix it. And then he looks at you, Owen, and he's just like, I don't know what you have. I'm really sorry.
Bad attitude.
I don't know what you have. I'd recommend maybe you go to Evidus's temples, maybe not Ignis, the temple of, well, the faith of life, renewal. Maybe they'll know something,
I'll make that my next stop.
but we don't. And then he goes round and he starts hammering a giant claw.
Can
Suddenly it falls and gets flung at Memor.
Why?
Falls on the floor and like Memor's like, where is it? Where is it?
Oh, right. Yeah.
What is this bit?
Because you threw a claw at him. And then he was like, where's that claw gone?
When did I do that?
The little...
Early, we had this whole thing with it.
Oh, yeah. Well, because the reason why I didn't clock it is because it was a horn.
right.
That was why.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, I didn't know that claw. I was
We
thinking
weren't
like
calling it a
I was
claw.
thinking like the golden fucking claw from Skyrim that you put in the wall and goes.
Oh,
And it goes, oh, let me down. I won't kill you or anything. And then he killed it me
And then he killed you. He ran away.
with a knife.
Wow. You can go through the rat way if you want. It's faster.
Wait
Don't have
a
to walk
minute.
through crowds.
I've actually got an idea. So you said there's like a barrier thing, right? It's like magical and stuff, isn't it? Yeah, it's magical, right?
think so.
Well, no, but I'm thinking like, what if we, I don't know, visit like a god of magic or something? Like, well they might be. Well, one of their clerics might be able to know.
Maybe.
Well, that might work.
But I do. Yes, let's.
these
That's
life
fine.
clerics. If this is death magic, then the life clerics also obviously.
That is
sound
true.
like a good
This
idea.
is.
You could also talk to the death clerics.
Yeah, I was thinking death clerics would make more sense on that one. Yeah,
There are-
because
So
the
we got-
death
There
ones
are a
are
lot of
death.
utilities here. This
Yeah.
place is a toolkit.
So we've got death clerics, life clerics.
Do you want me to
Magic.
list them off real quick? The moon, air, order,
Okay.
knowledge, life,
What was it?
survival, time, power, chaos,
I don't
fire,
know if it's
emotion,
exactly
earth,
what it's
luck,
from,
water,
but
corruption,
I
and
do
death.
remember from Big Hero 6.
You definitely said fire twice
Yeah.
that first time, but I'm gonna.
He did say fire twice, but,
That's
but
probably
it's because there was
power. And I
Yeah.
probably stammered over it. Or
Yeah.
earth. Either way.
Fart.
You're currently within the Ignis province, or the Ignis sect of the city of New Trikaan. And he said you could go through the Ratway. The Ratway has sort of like it's like the royal underway, like runways or whatever it is, like where like there's a sort of like a secret walkway where like people who are like need to get places fast don't have to push through crowds,
Yeah, like the expressways, basically.
kind of. And it's also catacombs where they keep all their dead.
Sounds fun. Also sounds big.
Wow,
Kids.
kids and
Yeah.
combs. I love kids and
Who
combs.
here is pro grave robbery?
What? No.
That-
What? And everyone's just like, whoa!
I forget. Have we?
What's wrong
We've
with
already
you?
robbed a grave, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then.
What? Wait,
yeah,
what? What are you talking about? What
No,
are you
like,
doing there?
you pilfered a deserted church.
Yeah, I'm not going to draw the line here. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm down for grave robbing.
No,
As long as we're
robbing. It's not-
respectful
that's
about
wrong.
it.
Well, what are we robbing? Yeah.
Well, we're going to use the Ratway to get to.
Well,
place.
I think we got magic first.
Yeah.
Because the death and life clerics aren't really going to matter unless we can actually figure out how to get past this barrier, because no spell will go through it.
Kill the thing.
Well, other than that, how are we going to find the thing? Let me get my thing detector.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, there
How-
it is.
How are we going to find the thing? We kill the thing.
Put him on the screen.
Find it through murder.
Yes.
But Jay, stop being in character. That face is insensitive.
I was about to fucking make that joke. Stupid prick.
You got that one cowboy who's like famous, and everyone's like, "What?
Yeah.
That guy? The good, the bag, and the fugly."
Put the gif of
The thing on the screen. You're gonna try and go to the.
We're gonna go to the magic people. I think.
Okay.
I think it's about time Mud takes agency.
Okay. Nice.
The first time ever.
I'm a big boy now.
You know, I think we should go to the magic one. I don't think any of the other ones make sense.
Okay.
Can
And
we-
you're gonna take the rat way for this.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the rats.
Okay.
I like the rats.
there
I'll
is,
give it a kiss.
There is a person who's like, "I will be your guide." It is
Okay.
a inchling. Again,
Oh, hello.
I love inchlings. I'm sorry.
He's
Every
almost-
single character you meet is like 50. No, the ratio of sizes is somewhere around 5 foot because of how many small characters I introduce.
He's almost like me.
Yeah, he's 2 inches tall.
Oh, he's so tiny.
Would you? I don't mean to be disrespectful. Would you like one of us to carry you, or?
Yes, sir. You hold him on your hand.
Yeah.
He's just going to be like a little like compass for you. He has
Yeah.
his hand out holding a tiny little wicked lantern.
Oh, that's good.
He's just like, yes, no, no,
warmer.
yes,
Left.
warmer,
Cold as hell.
Go back!
What's his name? You will, if you ask, then you'll get it. But otherwise,
What's your name, little fella?
it's Shrew,
Oh, no.
True.
but a little creature.
Yeah, I know them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met one once.
So inchlings,
Yeah, he's a bit of a nasty man.
inchlings don't necessarily have to be like humans. So I assume
yeah.
he is a shrew that is just conscious.
Yeah, no, he probably is like a little shrew standing on 2 feet and everything.
So he's a
It's
shrew
pretty
named
cool. I like
Shrew.
that. I like that little guy.
and shrew.
Yeah, shrew and shrew.
And true.
Okay.
We go down into the rat way. Yep. Are there any rats?
You're gonna have to just walk through this, and then he's just like,
Are there any rats?
there aren't any rats.
Were you gonna feed him to the rats?
No, I was going to kiss one.
Oh.
Let's give him a big kiss on his
He's gonna
head.
do the thing that he tried to do with the bird, but accidentally cracked his neck.
Yeah.
Right. So
We're
hi,
bringing in a
guys.
cameo.
Hi guys. Okay, just so you aren't really taken aback by the DM not being the description reader, I've written description. I really struggle with reading because of dyslexia. Surprise to no one. And Rhys has been very so gracious, and the entire group has been gracious enough to say, "Hey, what have we read it?" So Rhys is going to read this description for you today.
I will. So, coffins being held between no more than 2 people walking into catacombs that lead into a deepening cold maw underground. Stairways weaving together to make a massive network of walkways. The smell of rotting wood and kicked up debris lingers in the air. Deep below, a haze of dust, is the shine of lamps and drift globes lighting up the base of the pit, accompanying the periodic hum and whistle of tired miners attempting to drown out the sound of steel on rock. The sound of muffled weeping can be heard over top the soft cacophony of the miners below.
Fucking 5
that
out of
all right?
5. Yeah, you could be an Audible reader.
Thank you.
It's better than me.
Oh, it's all right. You've got a literal medical condition.
Yeah. That is the setting. That's where you're kind of walking through right now with Shrew being your little guide to try and navigate you to the Church of Galar, which is the god of magic. What do you do in this sort of intermediary period of travel?
I look for rats.
You look for rats. Do a rat check.
Oh, yes, please. Is that nature?
That is.
Cool. 18 on the rat check.
Yo, no.
What?
This place is surprisingly clean.
It's called the rat wave. There's no rats.
Yeah, this place, it's got like a bunch, like as iterated with the description. There's a bunch of kicked up dirt, so it's kind of like you kind of coughing a lot.
I eat some.
You surprisingly don't feel that bad because you're mud.
Oh. That's okay, actually. I'm all right with that.
You're now like a 0.01% like sediment. My next name.
Tasty.
My next name is 0.5% sediment.
I am reading.
We'll just
over-
call you Dim.
What the fuck? What dim? Where did that come from?
Sir, Dim, and
Holy fuck, there's a whale.
I'm just reading through the book that I wrote all the notes in from the temple.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out anything about this creature from what I have written down.
Okay, yeah, there's depictions of outworlds, or what you can
Yeah.
sort of figure out are like little windows into outworlds. You obviously did like a rough sketch of what the creature looks like.
It was pretty good.
Yes, it was very good actually. Not a rough sketch, a very detailed sketch. You obviously still can kind of only piece it together as a lich. That's what it looks like. Your culture sort of says, "Oh my god, that's a fairly conscious, almost actually completely conscious wizard who's back to life, and they aren't going to die." That's a lich. You look closer at sort of their proportions. Michael, I invite you to do an Arcana check.
I would love to do an Arcana check. Here I go. That is a 18.
That ain't a lich.
That's some elf.
That's what you can piece together. That's certainly not a lich. With what your descriptions are, its bones aren't proportionate, which is one of the main things. Like,
Because it used to be a people.
it used to be the person. These bones aren't proportionate to any kind of species you can immediately think of. At that, you could probably have like the entire lexicon of
Blanket
every
list.
single species, and like maybe a tonnet. But the problem is that its claws. No tonnet has claws.
Oh, tonnets are cool. I forgot about those.
Yeah, they're just really lanky humans.
I really want to play one. They're fucking sick.
Yeah.
so Michael.
Yeah,
Michael is a tonnet. Yeah,
He is a
That
tonnet,
is something
it's
that
true.
we've explained before.
Yeah.
it is something we've been just play. Yeah, it's true.
God, you found me.
Again.
Fireball.
All right, that's it. Everyone's got to go.
Podcast over, guys. Now we're going to do the Michael outcome.
Yep. It's only me left.
Right.
That was it. That was the Michael outcome.
Episode 1, Running from the Law.
How to spell?
Episode 2, I defeated them.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's not a lich. You can piece that together. No person has the bone structure of that, so it can't be.
This has just made me even more confused. I need to look through more books. Just going to take out like 3 more from my pack and just look at the top one.
Yeah, are you currently... I was going to say, have you taken Memor's cane now? Because Memor doesn't need it, and you probably do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As he's
Oh my god,
as
welcome
he's
back,
just,
Dr.
like,
House.
reading,
God fucking damn it.
as he's reading, I'm just like got him by the scruff of his neck, and I'm just sort of like leading him as I'm following the inch, just like trying to make sure he doesn't bump into anything
Nyland's
or
just
fall down a hole.
hobbling so quickly. You're just trembling as you're trying to keep your footing. OM's just like has his hand out like he's reaching for the sun with a shrew who has a tiny little candle on a little hook. And he's just like, colder. Okay, hotter. Yes, right away.
And you accidentally put him in a torch. Hot! Hot! His entire voice just changes for no fucking reason.
It turns out that Shrew doesn't do hotter or colder. Cold is the good place. That's where you want to go.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go the opposite way.
Right. So, in 50 miles, take a U-turn. No.
Well, 50 miles.
All right, we're nearly there. So what's it like being a giant horseman? It just looks over to Memor. I've always wanted to be big.
Same as being a average size horseman, I guess. Which is the same as being a normal person, but things are slightly less convenient.
Okay, so what's it like being a normal person?
I don't know. Ask
It's just too
convenient.
shrew body.
Convenient.
You can't ask any of us.
Oh.
It
We're all,
was
we're all
good.
a bit funky.
Hashtag funky squad.
Yeah, and then you just see like Mud has just created like a almost like a phone, but it's phone shaped, and he's like taking a little fucking screenshot of himself, a little selfie with his what the fuck? You totally threw me off with that. I couldn't fucking speak.
You got hit with the funky.
Yeah, I got funky towned, and my brain just like shut down. That's crazy.
3 cartel members just like.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. You're taking a selfie with a little phone that's not actually a phone.
Yeah, he's taking a selfie and he's doing like the "saw dude" with his other hand.
Yeah.
And he's like he's kind of you know that one like Mario render where he's got his hands on his when his hands on his like hips and he's looking up at the camera, looking all sassy, like the badass gangster Mario one. He's doing that.
No.
With his third arm.
Put it on the screen actually.
With his third arm.
Put it on the screen right now. Okay.
It's just a picture of Rhys.
It's gonna be so fun. I just like the idea of just compiling all the times you're like, put it on the screen right now. And nothing happens.
Yeah, it's never been on the screen actually, has it?
No,
That really
probably.
sucks. You should put it on the screen more.
Oh well, I mean, if Jay what can in the outtakes.
Jay's dying.
Jay's doing the Jontron face.
Jay's souring. It's surprising to see that you're like so weak.
Susceptible to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
sour.
I was fine last night. I don't know what's happening.
Well, it's because he's been.
I think
sniffing-
these
The
ones are an
solvent,
extra
it's the
potent
solvent,
bag.
It's the
definitely.
solvent and the fact that he hasn't slept.
Is it in your nose?
Yes.
Uh,
Yo, wow, that, yeah. Sounds like it's in his brain too.
Yeah.
I'll be on Jay watch.
brain
Just
is
make
still
sure he
wetting.
doesn't like start frothing at the mouth.
Right. You finally able to you come up from the ratways and you are now in an area where there is large floating blue crystals. With it kind of has a sort of appearance of I'm gonna let you laugh real quick, sorry.
It's just move.
Yep, so you get out from the ratway. It's another sort of catacomb entrance from where you actually come out. So it is all like, they all look kind of the same. It's like the metro, but you had to walk. And you see these large blue crystals that are like floating in the sky. This specific sort of church area, oh dear God, everything's kind of magically innovating itself. Like, but in a way which is like sort of plausible for a cleric to still fulfill. So everything is prayed to work as opposed to just like, I'm going to make a machine.
Yeah, you just see over in the corner the guy's just sitting there on his knees, hands clasped together. God,
Make me gentle.
please give me rocket boots. Please, just a little rocket boot.
I'm going to roll divine intervention for him.
Just one rocket boot. I beg you, Lord. I've been so good.
He did.
Just one. I don't need both.
Nothing
just one.
happens.
Nothing. He jumps into like the river. Like he's like, oh, I believe in you. And then you just hear. "Ah." He didn't get any rocket boots.
It's okay. He'll get revivified.
Ah! Oh my God!
Oh, I saw rocket boots, not God. I was in hell.
I'm an atheist now. God damn you!
It was hell.
Smited.
It was hell.
Right. Goodness, you've captured my brain and thrown it out the window.
Sorry, I threw it in the bridge,
You did.
We put it in a pair of rocket boots.
Yeah, you did.
and it didn't work.
No.
There is a lot. Each of these places has sort of like a series of sort of chapels, but then there's sort of like a capital building for each of these sectors. So this one is just like this large, crystalline kind of palace-looking building. Not Memor, Nylan. Memor also, can you be awake? But Nylan,
Yay.
you feel a sort of uncanny resemblance, or this has an uncanny resemblance to what Nalasalak used to look like in like old pictures when everything was sort of more functional around using mana stones. Now it's just sort of like brutalist concrete buildings.
Yep.
And there's a little bit of mysticism that this place has that Nalasalak kind of just can't capture.
Right.
So yeah, there's a little bit of a mysticism that this castle has, or this building, this entire place, to be honest, actually has, which Nalasalak kind of lost, it seems.
It makes me smile a little bit.
They
but
took
then
that- they took
frown
the
again.
whimsy
No,
out,
it's
man.
not coming back.
They took the whimsy out.
Yeah, Nalasalak totally just decided to ostracize like everyone that wasn't a sorcerer, bard, or wizard.
That's kind of crazy. How the fuck do you how do you remove the whimsy out of a magical town with a magical school right next to it?
With being a great DM.
Okay, there we go. So they're fascist wizards that took all the whimsy out, and they're fizzards.
Autocrats.
Fizzards.
It's an autocracy.
Well, yeah, autisards doesn't sound much better, does it?
You said that, didn't you?
How else am I supposed to make autocracy into wizard?
Autocratic wizards.
Well, that doesn't have a ring to it.
No, it doesn't.
That's not a word combo. We ain't doing the same thing, you and I. We ain't in this game together.
Okay.
For the boys, fuck yeah.
Right. So, yes, this place has a little bit of whimsy that's gone. It's just gone from
It's
Narsarlock.
gone.
Narsarlock is straight up a concrete jungle, but there's no animals, and even the civilians people live in pocket dimensions that aren't even part of the city. So it's just sort of like 100 towers.
Yep.
And like barely anyone lives in it. It's just a
Oh, that looks like there's a good place. Go to the big building there. There's probably people in there that'll know. That's usually the strongest people you find in the biggest buildings. It's like Cleric 101.
yeah.
All right.
This place is like a It's like a
I
garden.
just go?
It's like a garden.
Yeah.
It's like a garden with weird like ice crystals everywhere. There's like weird
I run.
depictions. There's stone depictions of frogs that you run past mud. You go up these steps.
I wipe my hand on one. Just
On the steps.
no, the frog.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's like when
There's
you
a little
go,
brown
It's
streak.
like when you go into university and you tap the toe of like
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you go in and you see there's a lot of scholarly looking people. You get a sort of uncanny energy of just like this looks like Narsarlock, but with more whimsy. I'm gonna keep saying it because that's pretty much what this place
Yeah,
is.
it's like now. I walk in there. I go, well, it's just like NSLR, but fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
These are the people that have the Funky Town music playing.
I walk up to the man with the biggest robe.
Oh, I mean, there's no one's wearing robes, but there's
Oh, really?
tallest hat.
Okay, tallest hat. That'll do.
Yeah.
But they're not wearing robes.
No,
They're wearing wizard's hat.
Yeah, but how could you wear
not
the
even wizard
hat?
hats. They're just
just
wearing those
hats.
like those cone hats that priests wear.
Oh,
You just walk
Not
up to-
cones.
How
Sorry,
are they-
not cones.
how are they not? No, yeah, like a cylindrical priest hat.
Yeah, circular.
A mitre.
It's
Yes, a
massively
mitre.
long.
Giant circular.
Wait, how does
He's all
nobody,
dressed in white.
how is nobody
There's a
wearing?
bard behind him going, Doug, dimmer, dimmer, dimmer.
Someone kill him.
I want to die.
Everyone's wearing sort of like.
I want to die.
So how is nobody wearing robes? This is a religious place.
Everyone's wearing like monk attire, which isn't like, but not very robish. If you get me, like they're kind of like Buddhist.
eunuchs.
Buddhist.
That's why they're just like wrapped up, like they got their nips out and stuff.
Kind of.
Like
Oh,
me.
okay.
They're just like me.
That's a really strange contrast between like being barely covered on like the body, like very very conservative with the body wraps, and then just like having massive like tubes
Yeah.
on there. Okay, well fair enough. I guess that's a very magic thing.
The logic of it. Alright, so I can give you some canon.
Yeah.
Because there is, of course.
Yeah.
When isn't there?
Go on.
They have the highest reach to the god of the magic. Like, you know, he has the highest connection, so it's literally a physical representation of it.
Oh, wow, okay, that's brilliant. They've got antenna.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Exactly.
That's really good. Sorry, I can't quite call God right now. Let me get a bit higher. And then he walks up the stairs. Oh yeah, he removes his hat and holds it up a little bit. Yeah, that's a good fucking line.
Connecting to the hive mind.
He removes the hat and you see that his fucking the top of his head has a USB port in it and it's plugged into the hat.
No, the top of his head is the exact same size.
They,
Well, he's a Dan Aykroyd's coat head. Is that what we're talking about?
The religion's currently going through a bit of a crisis because their god got shattered.
That'll fucking do it. Actually, that'll do it. Okay, I walk up to the man with the tallest hat.
Yes, of course.
And I go, I tug on the bottom of his like little leg robe. And I'm like a little child. And I go, hello, sir. I'm here to look for magic. I'm magic from my friend Magic.
He's a tonnet. He's so.
Oh wow, he's really tall. Wow.
He's so fucking tall.
Yeah, okay,
He's like
fair
10
enough.
foot tall, and the average height of tonnets.
Yeah.
and then he's got like a 20-foot tall hat.
Yes. They have a.
That is no, not 20 foot.
It's like
come on,
It's like a foot maybe.
5 foot.
A foot maybe.
A foot that big?
Yeah.
That's
That's still a tall hat.
not as tall as we were thinking.
I own a hat taller than that.
Five max.
5 foot. I'm thinking 5 foot.
5
It's-
foot
it's-
hat.
it's
I was thinking
twice his
like
height.
the bear skins that like English the Royal Guard wear.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
the-
no,
like
that's
the beefeaters.
that's way more
That's
than
at
a
least
foot.
like
That's
two.
not
That's
the
at
beefy
least
stuff.
2 or
Beefy's
3 foot.
slightly different.
Okay, fair enough. So about 2
Yeah.
foot. 2 foot's like the average of like a high rank.
2 foot's like a
about
normal
me.
one.
This person is like.
It's got
yeah.
like 5 or 6.
big one.
Yeah, big one. I say, hello, sir. My friend needs help with magic, and there's a magic around him. Can you help me with magic?
It's just like lanky and towering.
Yeah.
He just looks down at you, and you're just like a little autism creature. He's looking at.
Yippee!
Confetti comes out of your arm.
He's literally bouncing like a basketball.
Yeah, I am. I'm jumping around like a little kid who needs to pee.
I want to kind of give the emphasis to the uncanniness of this
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
even to you.
He's
'Cause,
Slender
like,
Man.
You've not seen much, but no, he's not even Slender Man. He's Slender Man's older brother.
Mm.
He's so tall.
Slendish
Slendaniel.
man. Slenderer man.
Slonger man.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's his name, Slonga.
He's just like his neck is so long. Like
Yeah, his neck. So every single it's like if you took a
he's like
person
those
and just
clone breeders.
he's a
Star Wars.
Kaminoan.
He's a
Kaminoan man. Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing actually, except worse and
Yeah.
also like really gaunt and like a bit grey.
Yeah,
The
they're
long
all
I was imagining him
they're
really,
really thin and like
really thin and grey.
extended and malnourished.
I imagine that he has like
he's
you know.
Michael. It's just Michael.
Have you ever? You guys,
Just Michael.
have you
I
ever
don't
played? Have you
deny it.
Hold on,
Just
wait, shut,
Michael.
come on.
Sorry.
Have you guys ever seen that one image where it's like a Twitter screenshot? It's like, oh, white boy summer, and it's like a man who's so white he's blue. I'm imagining that. That's exactly what I'm imagining with like the
Yeah,
skin
they have
tone.
that like weird box troll skin as well.
Yeah, like oh no, sorry, it was Loki getting a tan. That was what it was called. Yeah, no, get it up, Finley.
Well, no,
trust me, it'll
that's
help.
because he is blue. Because he's an ice giant. A frost giant. That's
What?
why he
No, it
gets
said
tan.
low key getting it.
Loki.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Not Loki, the Norse god of
What
trickery.
the fuck are we talking about, Loki, dude?
Because I thought you said Loki.
He did say it a bit fast.
I put a space.
Oh, it's...
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's got it. You see what I mean?
Oh
That
my God, it
motherfucker is
literally is
blue.
Michael. Fuck.
He is blue. Okay. Yeah, I imagine him just like he's so white. No, you're not, Michael. Stop being insecure about being blue.
Right. There are lots of sort of like things you can pull from. You can even say the the Little Nightmares guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Very similar stuff.
Yeah. Just
Eerily tall. Eerily tall.
everything is just long. and it's
Uncanny
not right.
Valley hit you right hard.
Yes.
AI generated tool man.
Oh
Right.
God.
And his movements are all very slow and like kind of thought out in advance. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And he looks at you. He seems like he's heard you, but he hasn't responded. He looks up to you because obviously you ran ahead, and he's just like, I'd expect like a couple seconds later, Nhilan and the other folks have now made their way through the door with Shrew on Owen's hands, and he's just like, I'm going now, bye, and he just drops. And then you hear like that smack that rats make when they fall, and then he just scurries away.
Can he also collapse his skull in?
Who knows?
I think yes.
Not me.
Hello.
No, I was speaking.
You weren't.
Yeah, I was. He
You weren't.
He
That was
didn't
a long-
respond.
He just looks up. He's just like, I'm waiting for him to show up because you're like my friend. I'm just like, oh, your friend?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's reasonable.
Where is your friend?
Hello. There is a bit of an issue. It's quite obvious there is an issue with me, maybe multiple. There's a barrier stopping me from being healed, and we do not know the origin.
Just imagine he does like the great sage, Doctor Strange, fucking key punch pushes your ethereal body at you. He doesn't. That's what I imagine. He does do the fucking come here with his hand, but it's not friendly at all. He force pulls you to him just until you're like right where Mud is, at his feet. And then his eyes just start shining like white and like almost like a lighthouse's light. It's just
Jeez,
like
a floodlight.
Yes,
Oh
exactly.
my God. I just look up. I'm like, whoa. What is this?
This is why I keep trying to be like, you're not like giving the right response. It's just like, yeah, they're kind of horrific in a way.
Yeah, they are. They're fucking scary as shit.
Yeah, exactly. And just imagine as well, they're the most adaptive mages of all. He just seems he's scanning you. You get a feeling, an odd feeling. I've been scanned before. This feels just like that. Oh, maybe it was a tonnet. Okay. There's some new info for me. It feels just as intrusive. It looks like he's looking through you as opposed to at you. Like your eyes aren't there and he sees the back of your skull.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Can we just pause for a second?
Indeed.
Jay is giving me the fucking Kubrick stare. He is giving me the full Kubrick stare. He looks exactly like fucking the dude from Clockwork Orange after he watches all of that shit with his fucking eyes open.
That was some real fuck me eyes.
Genuinely, no, that wasn't. That was like, I'm gonna rip your fucking
Isn't that the
throat
one
out
like
and
with the?
like,
Isn't that the one with
skip
the
over it.
hair slightly
With the
turned
milk.
down?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
the milk.
it literally, and he looked like fucking
I was just looking into the
Vincent
definition.
D'Onofrio on fucking Full Metal Jacket. That was actually sinister. I was scared.
Yeah, you lean down and then you look up, but you sort of like dull your eyes out like... Right. Yeah, he looks through you. He doesn't look at your eyes. He looks at the back of your skull.
Oh boy.
You feel like every second of your life is just being sort of like raked through. Until you catch yourself in the thought, of being inspected. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. Do you think that he's watching me watch myself watch this thing
Oh, great.
read me?
It's like that scene from The Last Jedi.
It's like when you screen share your own screen share on like Discord or something, where it's just
Yeah, it's
Or
like
when
a
you
lag
live
bit-
stream
it's like
your
a
own
lag
Twitch
relay.
yeah, when you put two mirrors next to each other and you look in.
You get like a little caught in the thought before the experience is over.
Yeah.
And you feel like you can breathe again. Just imagine, like, yeah, kind of Clockwork Orange in a way where you're just being right. Like you imagine what he's seeing. And that's what you are emulating. You're just like being like flicking through thoughts that are just like rapid, too much to even think and changing in a way. He still doesn't speak. In your mind, though, you hear, there is something certainly wrong with you. Not as jovial, very ominous. There is something certainly wrong with you.
Oh, that much is clear.
Damn, you fucked up.
Wow! That's a backflip. Let's fix you.
Oh my god, imagine. The backflip would like cause so much fucking wind pressure. It would cause,
whipped with the hat.
genuinely, it would cause fucking wind in the room. I'd be like knocked over.
Yeah. I cannot do much to fix it. I can guide you to who might, or what might.
Okay, that will help. But would it also help if I gave you a picture of the creature that did this to me?
I saw it.
Oh, yes, you did. Right, in my mind. I'm trying to forget that
You
whole experience.
No, sorry. He didn't say that. He said I saw it.
Sorry, I'm trying to forget that whole you looked into my mind and then I saw my own mind several hundreds of times. Right. Your help is greatly appreciated. Please, could you direct us to who might help?
He kind of puts his hand out like he's got a hologram disc, but he doesn't, and he does a little prestidigitation, and then he starts sort of animating a rotating tiny little figurine of a guy. It's the creature. It's just like, you must find it. I can help you.
Good. Yeah, great.
And then once it has died, you will be free.
Yes.
So let's go do that.
Yes.
He doesn't say that.
No, of course
He's like,
not.
let's. That's probably what he says. Just
I
let's.
imagine he doesn't even say that. I imagine he just looks.
He just nods and he's just like, cool. He's just gonna start wandering
ra-
off.
Yeah, he just like raises back up again, like
Yeah, that's true.
Just
He was
creaking and
hunching.
cracking.
He just like corrects another
Yeah.
foot taller. Look at that cumulative height.
yeah.
Right. He walks into a side room. He doesn't gesture for you to come with him, but you could assume maybe he wants you to. Who knows? This is a very elusive man.
That's what happens when you read books all day.
You become a pretentious shun.
Exactly. So stop whilst you're ahead. Actually, no, he's already is one.
Yeah, read less and get more dyslexic like me.
Yeah.
Read more.
Don't read more.
I will try.
Don't read. Reading sucks.
I can. But it's good. It helps me with my vocabulary.
What do you read?
My old work.
Fair.
Unsure whether he wants me to follow or not. I kind of just follow him to the doorway, and that's about it.
Okay. You see, he's like in a workshop. Kind of. It's like semi-artificer, semi-wizard, 50% cleric. So it's like there's this giant stained glass shard of crystal. And he starts to pray. And he gestures for you to start praying with him. What do you do, Michael?
I don't like
Le anti-churchist.
Yep.
Oof. Oof.
He gestures for all of you to, if you'd wish to.
Yeah,
You may.
I'll pray.
what does it? What does Ignis say about this? What's she thinking?
She is...
On another call right now. Please call back.
No, shut up.
Your message could not get to sorry, your message could not get to Ignis right now.
Please leave a message after the beep.
It never shows up.
Help! Help! Okay, yeah. So what's she thinking about this one?
Let me do a sort of mental for her right now. Because this is the shards of a god which is barely here. She thinks it would be helpful for you to pray to this god.
Yeah, I go.
It's like you're helping someone out.
I join in.
Yeah.
So these two are joining in. What about you, Memo? Will you pray to the god?
I will not. You go
Pray
ahead.
to the frog.
I will not pray.
Pray to the shard frog.
The
The schlog.
There is no bog.
That's good.
Not all bogs are frogs.
I think simply because of my upbringing, I would not pray.
Okay, you're gonna pretend though.
Yeah.
I bend down,
Bend the-
and I see that you're doing it really awkwardly. You're like,
I imagine you're so stiff,
yeah.
and you're just like
I'm like, are you? What's wrong? Are you even praying?
like
Loosen up.
praying how someone would practically, instead of being so like hunched in yourself and like being like enveloped in your own body, you're just like stood up and straightened.
Yeah.
Well, get down a little bit. That's disrespectful. There's no point praying if you're not going to get down.
What is Nhilan thinking right now?
I hope this works. I really don't like dying very much. And also my other part of my brain is literally doing mental gymnastics. Okay, so it might be this. It's not a lich. What the fuck is that thing? And I could just imagine like a small like Nhilan in my brain with like a cork board with a bunch of red things.
Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia.
It's just like,
Yeah.
just like
Shit, buddy.
okay, so it could be this, but it's highly unlikely it's not going to be that because of bone structures. But then again, it's made of a goop kind of thing, so maybe it's a kind of ooze. But what if it's one of these? Ah, damn it!
Too much information.
Yeah. Too much information, not enough prayer, bucko.
Imagine Mud just says that as how you just said that in your voice.
So that's the fun thing about Mud. He can just switch his voice up, like when he did the fucking like
G-man bit.
Yeah, the G-man bit.
It's another good one that he kind of could look like G-Man.
Yeah, G-man. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. G-man, but bigger.
G-Man,
like, G-man long.
Just as frailish.
Yeah, definitely, just as frail. That's how I imagine. Also, like uncanny in the face as well. Just like
those
damn.
eyes.
Long.
this guy just don't look right.
No,
I go down and pray. I pray for you. So in my mind, I'm just
so sweet.
in my mind. Like, I whisper it, but I like under my breath. I'm just like, oh, what god? Which god is this again?
This is Galua.
Galua. I said, oh, Galua, I know I'm probably not your favourite because I'm, with a different church and everything, but I think that you should really fix my friend. I think he's a really fun fighter, even if he sometimes is a bit mean. He really doesn't deserve to do this, and I think that he should be better.
Do a religion check with advantage.
Cool.
And a +2.
Okay. That's cold.
That's not a good face.
That was a smelly.
He put a face that like he was like really trying to force.
Can I use guidance?
Go for it.
Okay. So that was.
Ignis, help!
Okay. I turned that into a 14.
Okay, that's.
I rolled a 7 and I turned it into a 14.
So here's
not
the
bad.
thing. Communicating with his gods. Obviously, firstly, you need to communicate to something which is broken into shards, and then you're expecting something to come back,
Actually-
which is already shards.
I'm stupid. Wait, give me a moment. I just realised
I was about to say, surely
I did a stupid.
don't you have proficiency?
I do, but that's not the important thing that I did a stupid on. I forgot I can use wisdom for this. I remember we had agreed that beforehand. So,
That was specifically with Ignis, sorry.
oh, was that only with Ignis?
Yes. Because it's like perception and the earth and seeing nature, but this is all about practical thought with magic and
Oh, I got
knowledge.
none of that.
That's okay.
Okay, yeah, it was a 14 then.
Cool. Yeah, I've got to be clear. And got to be stern. You do
I
hear...
mean, you should have been clear about that beforehand.
Just did.
Okay,
There's no more beforehand just than the present. You know?
I suppose.
Do it now
Wait,
and
wait, give me a
never.
minute. Wait. What's my? What is? Oh no, sorry. That was 15. Sorry, proficiency bonus went up.
Cool. Yep, with a 15, you can just barely hear the sort of screeching echoes, what sounds like a broken radio signal trying to reach to you. And you hear the sort of like, sort of like, like, imagine that I'm saying it like that because I can't emulate a broken radio voice.
Oh right, okay.
But you effectively hear the sort of like broken signals saying like, below you. They're below you.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what you hear. Like, that's what you keep hearing.
Okay. I'll wait until everyone finishes their prayer, and I think when the tonic goes back to his natural.
Yeah,
Natural
he's
skill.
waiting.
Yeah.
He's waiting for everyone to finish prayer. I'm waiting for everyone to finish their prayer.
Oh, and you're praying, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do a religion check. You have proficiency as well, don't you?
Are you praying properly though? That's the question.
I am praying properly.
Okay. Nice.
He prefers gods to magic.
Yeah.
Valid.
I think he hates magic generally, but yes.
I don't hate magic.
You just dislike it. You have a distance to it.
No, it's just the magical feedback of Nala Salat made me a dick. 22.
Oh wow, you hear
Very
it even
nice.
clearer. It's in the catacombs. It's in the catacombs. It's feeding on the catacombs.
It is feeding on the catacombs.
I just immediately opened my eyes, turned to Memo. I told you!
Oh, that makes sense. What did you tell him? What are you talking about?
It's here. The thing is here.
Oh, right.
It's all about the thing, right?
Yeah, we're talking
Yes,
about the thing. I think.
it's here
What we
in the
think, well,
catacombs.
presumably, I mean, you can't really, like, we commune with a god here.
This is also like
doesn't always do it
It's
straight.
kind of like the logic of like your brain is telling you this. If you're like skeptical, but if you're faithful, then you think it's the god.
Okay.
Because that's how I see when when I pray.
Yeah.
It's just like, is God telling me this, or is that just my conscience?
I can piece this together.
True answer, bit of both.
Probably.
So it took catacombs, bodies. Of course, it absorbs people.
Oh, so it's absorbing the
It's
dead people.
eating.
So perhaps if we look for exhumed graves, we may be able to track it.
You think back to these multiple funeral processions occurring,
Yeah.
and they were only being held by 2 people.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
and if there's only 2 people with each
They weren't
cask,
even that encumbered.
What does that mean?
Means they're pretty strong.
Empty coffins.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, so
I thought they had like steroids.
Oh, I never would have put that together.
No, I mean,
And that's why I'm telling you this
Yeah.
now.
I mean, either.
I trust in you enough to give you an hour, and then I tell you.
Oh, shit, we should have known it. The guys usually carry coffins. There's like 4 of them, isn't there?
Or
And
like
they're,
6.
Yeah, there is a lot. Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Not me. I'm built different.
yeah, that's true. You just put that shit on your
To
bag.
be fair, I feel like there'd be a celebration when the centaur dies, because that means a new one comes back.
Oh yeah,
you know?
I forgot about that.
For you to get revived, another centaur dies.
I thought it was that they had to kill.
No, it's 1-to-1.
Oh.
When a centaur dies, another one's born.
Okay.
At least that's how their culture believes.
Where does it come out of?
Another centaur?
Horse vagina?
Oh,
what the fuck?
So like someone.
culture-
Wait, hold on. So
This
is somebody
this
just?
This
so,
is logical.
So there's just
this
a,
is
so
metaphorical.
This is what they believe.
Yes.
Is that. Oh wow! I really love being single and absolutely not involved with men at all. I'm pregnant.
No.
That's what they believe.
No, the logic is.
Where does it come from?
Reincarnation.
it just appears.
When a horse dies, it opens up the opportunity for another horse to come in.
Okay, right. So does that mean that everyone's infertile? That they believe that everyone's infertile if no one's died yet?
Who can say? The dragons teach them some very scary kinds of prospects to think on. As in, you're a finite species, and there is only so many of you, and we are ruling you because you are ants. And
Yeah, that's
we are-
probably just misinformation.
They give
isn't
them
it?
free condoms as well.
You know what they're probably doing? Actually, they're probably spiking the water with like infertility shit
turning the centaurs gay.
Well, no.
They're Baroscering this shit. What
No,
the
not
fuck?
quite.
No,
not
no,
quite.
no, no.
They're basically forcing infertility, what I think, but to make them believe that they're a finite race and that they can't reproduce and overthrow their lords. And then every time one dies, to keep the fucking belief going, they basically give the equivalent of Narcan to one of the women so she can give birth.
Yeah, they take her up
Kind
to
of,
the
but
mountain.
also- no, it's more so like they're giving them the alienation that for another centaur to be here, one needs to
die.
leave.
Right.
Okay, if you want to have a kid, you need to kill a centaur.
So there's a set cap, like set by gods or something.
Right, exactly. It's
Okay.
it's like saying you can't.
I got too scientific, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's straight up just like kind of
Infertility beam!
indoctrinating the idea that we are finite and we need to be finite.
Imagine Dawn of War and you kill your Chimera transport to get another Lehman Russ.
Yeah, exactly. there is a mob cap
Yeah.
for centaurs in their cultural belief because
If any
dragons
more-
suck.
If any more get conceived, they get deleted by the server.
Well, they get killed by. It's like the one baby.
Yeah, I
in
know, I was
China.
joking.
But yes, it's literally the logic of like if you're found with like more than there are missing, then we cull. And it's usually the young because that makes them sad and that makes them oppressed. And dragons are evil. These ones specifically.
Yeah, these ones smell. Anyway, yeah,
coloured.
so where were we? Oh, yeah, we were having a discussion. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, gods. I forgot about those.
If it's
Yeah,
here, it's
That's
eating.
all right, though.
I mean, chromatic.
It's here, it's eating. It's probably here because of the food. But is there another reason?
Different canon.
Oh.
What did you say? What was that last part?
It's here because of the food,
Or is it? Did it come here for a different reason? Or...
Does there need to be another reason we know where it is so we can hunt it?
No,
I want to make sure I've got all
Let's
the
not-
pieces.
Wait a minute. No,
Nice.
Nylan, I've got an idea for once.
Okay.
Well, you got to think, right? You probably passed quite a few graveyards on our way here. Why would it stop at this one? Ever since we saw
Big.
Well, I was thinking God, right? There's one thing that's here that's kind of nowhere else, and that's the influence of quite a few gods.
Gods. Hang on. Just flipping through the book again. So, on one of the murals, it talked about these sort of false religions, the praying to something that doesn't exist. If, say, long shot, this is something that didn't exist, now existing, a god wants faith. Let's be honest, it's what they want. It's
Oh, no, you're right. And also the thing about gods is that if you interact with the thing that it's a domain of, you're indirectly praying to it. If it's I don't know, trying to be like a god of death or something, if it's skulking around the catacombs and people are telling stories about it, well then it kind of grows in power because people believe a force of death.
Well,
Almost,
I'd suppose
right?
that this is a god of undeath.
I suppose it is, yeah.
Oh,
This is
whatever
above
it's-
my pay grade. I say we just go and
Yeah, let's
Whatever
get this out of the way.
Wait,
We don't have time.
Whatever it's doing down there, people are noticing.
Let's not
think,
be
right?
hasty. We're dealing with a minor god here. If that's
Well, no, but hold on. I think being hasty is exactly what we should be doing.
Because the more we leave it, the more it eats, the
Yeah.
stronger it gets.
You do
Exactly,
also.
he's got this.
This is sort of like a collective known thing.
Oh, brain hurt. Thought too much.
Maybe not to Muds because Mud's still young, but there is also sort of like a pseudo 17th/16th religion that's occurring here that took the place of the Fire God, referred to as the Watchbird, which is just a fake religion that some people started to pray to, which seems very similar to what you're kind of trying to pick apart.
Scientology.
Not that. No, not that. More like
It's John Travolta!
Fuck!
more like there's there's not like a god for this specific prospect of reality. Why is that? So maybe there is, and they started praying to that.
Yeah.
It's the same situation with the Otanak praying to a material object referred to as the woven strap.
Is it like a god of birds?
I didn't even know that.
No, it is the
Well-
god of the primal energies.
birds aren't real.
We'll discuss that later.
What did you just say?
Birds
What?
aren't real. Dragons made them up to spy on me.
They're drones!
Nylan, shoot that one down.
Yes.
Oh,
It's just the fucking Aarakocra going. Ah!
okay. Well, I
They're
mean,
endangered.
I think there's only one thing to do then, right?
Hunt it down, get rid of it.
Yeah.
We got our asses handed to us last time. We are ready.
Well, I wasn't there. I think I was
You was
pissing.
there.
That's another good point.
We were all
Tansy last
I wasn't there
Two-
in character though, was I?
No, you was.
What, really?
Yeah.
you were there.
You
I
cast
basically
magic-
got hit
you cast
once
your-
and then it black bagged me.
Yeah.
Do we need backup?
Oh.
was there.
It just lasted so short that I
can we
forgot. I
have?
thought it was just like a.
We are
Yeah,
in a
straight up,
holy
it's just
city.
like-
There are paladins.
Everyone tried to do something. It
There
killed
are
Tansy and
monks.
stole him, and then disappeared.
People
Oh, yeah.
similarly disciplined to me or Memor.
Wait, what?
What? What happened? I was
I was on about getting reinforcements.
from where?
Apparently, this place is going to have a few of them.
I mean,
This is a holy place.
to be fair,
I'm
we-
fairly certain most clerics swear themselves to peace.
Is there a god of war?
Yeah.
Is there one here?
Then we go to the god of war.
There's a controversy kind of going around with him that's lasted for 700 years.
Oh,
I mean,
The
okay.
Great Purge?
Yeah.
Ah,
people
it's that
fight God
one.
of Death, hallowed ground. Get some death clerics or something.
What?
We need backup, is what I'm saying.
Yes. Well, we could get back up.
Well, yeah, but the more time we spend trying to find backup, the stronger it gets, and the worse we're gonna deal.
That's why I'm saying
sure get a few hours set aside to round up some potential people
As
will not be offset by the amount of corpses it'll eat.
To be fair,
To be
I
clear,
am
the
being
Tonnet has
hasty.
also left now. He's left you to figure your stuff out.
To be fair, I am being hasty.
I agree, though.
We probably should get help.
Calm down. We will
Well, maybe
fight it.
now we'd win. I don't know.
Okay, the moment I agree with you, you change your mind.
I agree with that as well.
Right,
We
calm.
would.
No.
What do you know?
I believe...
Don't
no.
speak to me like that. That is so rude.
Oh, I just imagine that's just a thing that Mud heard when he said no to his dad.
Did your parents not bring you up better?
I'm sorry, Mud. Anyway, no, I believe.
We're gonna
You just said it again.
let Jay eat his thing quickly because it's going to get picked up.
Yeah.
Snort it.
Put it in your nose.
it's green.
Don't put it in his nose. I want Jay here for the podcast.
Okay, go on then.
Let's get back up. Clerics, paladins, monks, if we must. Anyone who's willing to fight.
Sure. Yes.
But not too many people because they'll get crowded.
Yeah, no, I mean,
And maybe we'll just be sacrificing people who have nothing to do with this. I don't know.
yeah,
yeah, probably blood on the hands. And
yeah.
all
I
that
don't
stuff.
feel comfortable doing this.
Yeah,
This-
that's fair.
This feels like an us problem. We're making
Yeah.
an everyone else problem.
Let us go and fix this us problem.
Yeah.
Well, surely if we
Yeah.
leave it too long, it will
Yeah.
become an everyone problem.
I will say the Catacombs is huge. It's the size of the city.
And we don't have Anshrew anymore.
Well, let's get a map. Well, let's find a map.
Do you think there's a map of the catacombs?
Can we
Yeah.
please
Maybe
go?
plans or something.
Yeah.
It's definitely blueprints. Ignis.
Yeah.
All the Ignis people are currently
That's what I was thinking.
digging it further down to make more space.
Yeah, no, my people probably have some maps there. They probably mapped out the bits they've mined.
All right.
I mean, also we'll go and talk to them. We'll get the map, and I mean, if they really want to, then, we'll tell them what we're doing. They might want to help. I don't know. It's hard to say, but they might want to help us.
Okay.
Okay, well let's definitely go back now, though. Oh, we can't go back through the rat way because of shrews.
Isn't the rat way the way to the catacombs?
Well, yeah, but like, it's also
Shrew's gone.
it's also a quicker way to get back to.
Yes.
Places.
Can't we just retrace our steps or something?
It looks so similar. Everything is just dark rocks.
I was a navigator.
I mean, theoretically,
have that 1 feat. Do you have keen mind? No. Then no.
I mean, we could try. I do have a +6 in survival.
It's a good mod.
It's that bad one.
It's wisdom plus your proficiency, I'm assuming. Plus
It
three,
is,
three.
yeah, it is.
Wow. Get you and your +3s.
Yeah. So we could. I can guidance myself,
You could guide it
and
yourself.
and if anybody else has proficiency in survival, probably Owen, you can give me help. Actually, what?
I know.
What?
It's dumb.
It's probably why he got the sickness.
That yeah. He ate a fucked up mushroom.
He ate a whole guy.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
And they were like, don't.
Okay,
He's
ma-
infected. And he's just like, no,
Jay,
that's flavour.
do you have it? Oh yes. Okay.
I ate
No,
the guy who was infected
actually-
before Michael.
You know what? No, I'm actually. I think I can track us back. Actually, if we go through the rat way, I think I can track us back to Ignis's.
I mean, you're Ignis, and if
Yeah.
Ignis guys dug these holes, I think you'd be specially.
I'm pretty good at making my way around the place. You know,
Okay.
I went on my big walks before I met you guys.
But we
I was
can't
walking for
afford to get
ages.
lost.
No, it will be okay. I'll get.
Okay.
Coughs up blood.
That's a new one.
Ignis will guide me, guys. It's all right. Okay, let's
See,
go
I think
on a
that's
jet
the time
adventure.
frame we should be more concerned
Okay.
about.
So, yeah, got a guidance on myself, and then I'm going to use the help action from you, Jay.
Gives you proficiency
Yeah,
and
yeah.
additional +4 and +d6. So about at least +7.
Oh wait, what?
at
I thought it was. Oh, does it not work like fucking advantage? Like
We
normal?
don't advantage it in this one
It's +2.
Oh, okay.
for every person who has the proficiency. There.
Oh, no, that's flanking. That's flanking, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
So it does work like normal.
It is. You have advantage.
Yep.
And you have the +d4. And obviously that means you have at least like,
Yeah.
a +7.
Okay, that's cool. So that is 24.
That's a good number. Yeah. I'm really sorry. It's complex enough.
No,
where you
sorry,
still-
actually. Wait. Give me a
Wait,
moment.
wait.
Sorry. 18 plus 6 is 24.
Yeah.
I just walked back in my own steps.
It's-
24.
Yeah.
Everything
It's
looks
fucking
the same.
huge. It
You-
all
you-
looks the
you-
same. It's
that
so
was- that
complex. It's
wasn't
the
the-
size of a city.
That wasn't the DM rules. You didn't say you sure. You gave no warning.
Because I said it was going to be hard and it's the size of the city. That is your DM rules.
Okay. Wait, shit. Did you say I got a +1 from everyone?
What? No.
No.
We're lost.
That was just someone getting it wrong.
That was me
it?
being dumb. Yeah.
Okay.
That was Michael being incorrect, not
Okay.
dumb.
No, I'm dumb because I was incorrect. That is the
Well, we're
similarity.
down here now, so we might as well look.
Yeah.
Well, how are we going
You're
to
just
look? I don't know where we are.
You're in a y-axis of a massive burrow of a series of square prisms that lead far down under the city. You can try and find another way out. That would take maybe half an hour, 20-ish minutes to be perfectly true with you. But you don't
we're
know where
here
you'd end
now,
up
I guess. Might as well.
Yeah, might as well have a peek, see if we can find any eaten bodies or something.
I'm proficient in medicine.
Yep.
Can I just... How long does Nyland have?
Good few days,
Okay.
like a couple weeks.
As
Surely.
long as we don't get stuck.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, this whole situation has escalated very quickly.
yeah, like, Nylan, you've travelled for about with these people for about at least a month and a half.
Yeah,
I'd
probably about a
say,
month and a half.
which is about 40 days. You have so many bones still.
Yeah.
It's just really hitting you hard now.
Yeah. That's the first bit of blood I coughed up.
It is starting to ramp up, obviously.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, well,
You feel the logic of like it's taking a bone away from me every day. I don't think it's going to need 100 or whatever days to kill me.
Yeah.
I think it'll probably only take about half, maybe a quarter.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Well, let's just look. We're here now, right? I mean, let's not waste any more time. Let's just go.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. And also, when you were like, "Oh, do you alright with?" Whoever it was like, "Who's alright with grave robbing?" If you did look in any of these coffins, nearly every one of them is missing the body. There's just
I should have fucking followed that.
it's
I
just
Should have what?
I should have followed. I was the one that said who's pro grave robbery.
yeah,
it's
None of us said we had a problem with it.
it's straight.
I did.
I did.
Is straight up just empty coffins lining the walls with names and times of death, and there are so many.
Oh shit! The city might be in on it then.
No, it's probably just like
Well, if
it's
they're
probably
carrying the empty
It's probably
They're
just
carrying down empty
followers?
coffins into the catacombs. Yeah, but I'm assuming where the coffin's been led, the rat passage, is that from the church?
It's a city project. Their
our
graveyard.
the
Did
Ignis
we
Church.
enter it with the coffins from the church?
Oh yeah, because that's just a way to get in. Everyone is buried in the ratways.
Yeah.
Okay, so they
it
were
doesn't
carrying.
like you can imagine that most ratways are having multiple funeral processions right now.
Yeah, I don't think the city's in on it because it's a catacombs. This is where dead people are supposed to be buried. Like that's the point.
It's just that there are empty graves, but people want to have funerals for their dead.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with I'll lend you a bone. They aren't in on it. It's straight up just
No.
humans being humans and dwarves and whatever.
yeah. Like
There
what's
is
the
Give Len Nyland a bone as well.
I need all the ones I can get.
Nylan, have a bone back. Have your penis bone back.
What? I haven't lost that one yet.
Oh,
To make up for what happened to Stream.
yeah.
Well, he's got his back, so.
He did
did.
get his bag, unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
It was funny.
you shouldn't reproduce.
It's all right. He won't.
You can't.
Yep.
He literally can't. He's
can't.
water.
Well, no, I wasn't referring to that part.
That
but
as well.
yeah.
Go.
Yes, that's precisely it.
He likes a vampire. He likes
Oh, yeah, I
he likes his
forgot about
goth vampire friend.
Yeah. Although, ironically, I don't know. Can changelings reproduce by turning into a woman?
I'm gonna just stop the conversation.
Yeah.
I think
Good call.
We are lost.
No, we're not.
Here we are.
We know where we are. We're
No,
lost.
I found this floor. No, we're going for the catacombs. We're just going to look through until we find weird stuff.
Is that what we're doing? We're just gonna.
Yes. Yeah, we're here now. It's probably going to take just as much time to unlost ourselves as it will to find something. I bet. Probably.
Should we at least have rules like always turn left or always go downwards?
This isn't a maze. Actually, it might be.
It kind of is. It's just a very neat grid-like maze. There's very likely a pattern to the way out. You just don't know it.
Yeah. There's a lot of people down here. We'll probably.
You could find someone and ask.
Yeah.
So, just so I am clear,
I no longer have a stick in this race. Are we going and fighting this god now, or are we going up and getting help?
Depends on which we find first, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in the situation that we find someone who can lead us out or further in, which are we choosing?
In.
In?
I want to nip this in the bud.
I said we get the map from the Ignis. I liked that plan.
Oh, yeah, but... Well, that just means the time we just spent was wasted. Can't be wasting time now.
I mean, we already wasted the time because it technically didn't get us anywhere.
Well, all
Well,
right.
yeah, I know. But we might
Sunk
as well
cost,
make it slightly
sunk
more
cost
worth it.
fallacy. We find it now.
I love Suncost.
Yeah.
He came from...
I don't know what their first part was, but I agree with the second bit.
Suncost is a centaur.
That's good.
His fallacy
his
was
dad.
stupid.
No, that's his last name. Memor Suncost.
Do you want that? That could be a thing. That could be a thing. We could finally give you a surname. Please, can we give you a surname?
No. He's not allowed.
His surname is the Centaur Paladin.
Or
What
they
do you
could
mean?
do it in like the Asian style. Well, his family name is his first name, so it's Suncost Memor. His brother
Also,
is Suncost.
I mean,
Whatever.
I feel like probably centaurs probably aren't allowed second names. The dragons probably wouldn't let them have them.
Yeah, that's fun, canon. Let's make it sadder.
Yeah, I mean, I just based it off of Forgotten Realms, where they just don't.
You can't have a possession of name.
Suncost is your dad.
Suncost is your dad, apparently.
He's just some. He's probably just some random.
I think he's just a guy who's
'Cause
like,
also
very
that's-
scholarly.
Also, that's really like, imagine trying to quote your dad's very niche
dad.
work as if everybody knew it. Like, it's a completely different continent. It's just like,
It's a Montorgian term.
Who is
okay?
Suncost?
Yeah.
My dad.
It's a Montorgian term. Suncost was a censor. He got killed for a kid.
valid.
Yeah. Probably because he was...
He's a Tiananmen
No,
Square
probably
guy.
because he was a scholar. They were like, oh, there's too many people.
Nerd, kill him.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's smart.
He's Confucius.
Same kind of logic, I
Yeah.
suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Some
right.
cost.
Well, yeah. No, I agree with you. Let's just look, all right? Because I mean, at the end of the day, like you said about the tracking thing, that could be good. Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Let's just go.
Let's just go.
Let's just
Let's do this.
yeah, let's do it.
Just go.
I don't like this.
All right, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
No. If I split up, I'll fall in a hole.
Gestures to one of the many holes.
Yeah, see, look, that one's full of like goop.
If we split
full
up,
of
I'll probably
guys.
fall over
Nobody would
again.
even know.
Guy's digging a hole.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So somebody else is going to have to do this investigation check because I certainly can't fucking do it.
In your previous, like when you with the big exposition dump, you said something about crying. Is that still going on?
Yeah, people are just having sort of like,
Okay, I thought.
funerals.
Yeah, I interpreted it as there was one particular source of crying.
I
that we
also
should all
interpreted it
collectively
that way as
ignore.
well.
I didn't interpret that. I interpreted that there's slaves down here
What?
because they said you could hear mining.
Yeah.
So my
From
People
miners,
can be employed.
yeah.
It's-
Miners, they yearn for the mines.
It's all
They
in,
do.
it's all in, whatever you kind of interpret it. I was intending it to be like, it makes sense for the people of the Ignean faith to be working down
Yeah,
here.
and also, yeah, I mean, like, I imagine that also, like,
Every part-
even people from from like non-Ignean faiths, I imagine that like contributing to the burial and like to the rightful burial of their dead is probably something that's quite venerated in a religion, isn't it?
Yeah, the Church of the Dead probably funds most of it.
Oh yeah.
well, I'd say the
definitely.
Church of the Dead probably performs ceremonies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the War Church could guard the crypts.
yeah. Once
but
more,
we still don't talk about the
yeah,
war
we don't
church.
talk about the War Church. We do not talk about Grash and what he did.
Yeah,
We don't talk about.
I knew you'd do that.
It's
Or
why we
grunge.
don't have orcs anymore.
Or grunge.
It's why we don't have orcs anymore. That's why he's ostracized to his own country.
It is a shame that we don't have orcs anymore.
Oh,
Orcs
so
are
there
fun.
are 17. He's just not worshipped here.
He's not. no.
Okay, got it. I knew you
Or,
said.
or
17.
if he is,
It's by secret. It's like
it's
secret.
very secret and behind
Cultists.
closed doors. Not really, because it is still a church. It's that no one wants that kind of religion here.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is it's a place of peace,
It's a place of peace,
Peace and worship.
And war ain't that.
peace, peace, worship, and coexistence,
And not the god of power, monsters, and destruction.
not the god of I beat you up because I need to.
Yeah, and I don't like the fact that you have a god that prays to you. And
Right, yeah. So whoever's capable of investigation, go do a thing.
uh-huh. Go on, who's
Well, Nylan, you're the smart man.
go on, mate? You're the leader, leading this.
Does anybody? Pardon?
I don't have proficiency, but here I go.
Yeah.
What, really? You're the book learner and you don't have proficiency in
I have
investigation?
proficiency in Arcana, History, Insight, and Medicine.
He's
We're not detectives,
He's
okay?
not. He's not a
enough.
situational like smart. He's historically smart.
Yes.
That is fair.
Here we go. And I have help action on this because someone had.
I don't have proficiency.
I don't have it either.
No one's proficient
damn.
in
You're
it.
looking, bro's looking at the 8 intelligence. Not happening.
I'm stupid.
I am. I'm
I'm
dumb.
stupid.
I did roll an 18 though.
Ooh, big number. What are you investigating?
Away down.
Out.
Down, not out.
The current democracy is we find it and kill it.
Okay, sure, absolutely. You kind of just start wandering around. You find a staircase which leads down. They aren't like a single collected staircase which goes up and down elevations. It just sort of like you go down this corridor, this one goes down, and then you'll probably like move over a couple corridors, and then that one goes up. That's how it works here for some reason. There's very likely a method to it. We don't know. Maybe this is one of those Minotaur stories you heard of before, where it's kind of like a labyrinth.
Oh.
And it's made deliberately weird. That's a theory in your mind. That's what you're thinking of now.
There's gonna be an odd man in tights trying to turn children to goblins. Not again.
My
His
boat.
dick print visible. Oh,
Oh no, he's a star man. He's waiting in the sky.
He actually might.
He
be.
likes to come and meet us.
But he blew our mind.
He,
He's scared to blow
he
a
is
mind.
scared.
Then he had the second guy behind him who fondled the orb
Oh yes, of course.
because he couldn't do it himself.
And there's one guy who's going up to meet him. He's the Rocket Man.
Yes, true. Wait, Rocket Man, what?
Different song.
That's a different guy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's a different song. Aren't they both Elton John?
No.
David Bowie.
This is David Bowie.
Lemon.
That was the whole joke. Labyrinth with
Your
David
brain
Bowie.
is made of bad meat.
Labyrinth, the film where he turns children into goblins and has really tight fucking pants on with like dick print visible.
Power of voodoo. Who do you do?
And he's in that one painting. Is it an Escher painting?
MC Escher, yeah.
The guy with the stairs.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and then what I was gonna do
My
was like
favourite
you
rapper.
move a brick and then you see hello, little worm in there. Yeah. There's a little worm in there.
Oh, let me tea for the missus.
Yeah, no. This
Oh, you gone the wrong way.
This place is just,
Silly bitch.
What do you want?
And he just runs back in the wall. He's like,
Oh, they're gonna get me.
That's a point. Could we potentially do some survival to track like traces of its passing or something?
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, sure.
You-
Let me give that a shot.
Something that you sort of like, Nhilan, I'm going to say, because you did the sketching of it, you were like, oh yeah, it's got really weird sort of proportions for hands and also feet. And it's got really like long claws for nails. And that's on both sides. That's on hands and feet. So it probably would leave some really odd looking tracks.
Yeah, looking for like
I flick-
scratch marks,
I flick
tracks,
open
and
the-
maybe black
Yeah.
goo.
Yeah.
Have a look. Yeah, no, I see it.
Its feet
This
are
will count
weird.
as an
It has really stupid feet.
Yeah, I know. I spotted. Okay, no
He
problem.
looks
Yeah,
like a clown.
I'll look for something.
Okay, yeah, that's no problem. And I just sort of like I touch where my nose should be, and you just hear
You're gonna
as something
make a
point
nose.
comes out, and I go,
A single
I'm ready to roll.
nostril nose.
Yeah, it's like a tube.
Yeah. You're like an anteater.
Yeah, exactly. And then I go up onto the floor, and I also cast guidance. I'm like, you need to guide me. Yeah,
Yup.
that is 28
To find the tracks.
to find these tracks and then follow them
Yes, absolutely.
wherever they lead.
Yep. You find it. You do find it. How fortunate. To
my
be
nose
fair, the
tube.
reason why you got stuck at like with a 24 is because I was like 25 is the difficulty.
I know.
around this
I could
area.
tell.
And you were so pissed.
I
Because,
was-
like,
I
just
could see
one.
it on
I
your
know,
face.
I know, and it was because like Michael said, "Oh, you get a +1 for everyone." I was like, +1, please, please. And also, I rolled a fucking 1 on my D4 for
Wow.
guidance on that one, so I genuinely almost had it.
It's ironic that you had a guidance
Yeah.
and inspiration. All of you have inspiration.
No, I used mine.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm pretty sure I used mine last.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
You find tracks. They are a little different. They are hooved.
So, do they look like they would fit this thing?
Kind of. Because what happens is that it was these really extended toes and claws.
So, does it sort
and
of morph as I follow it?
Switches to hooves.
Does it morph as I follow it? So it very much follows the same pathway, and it changes gradually to the point where I'm like,
Yes.
okay, this is changing.
Yes.
Maybe it took the bones of a goat or something.
Oh, I don't know. This is weird. God, I don't know if this is some sort of forbidden god. It probably has got some weird
sort of
biology
voodoo.
stuff going on. Yeah, voodoo hoodoo.
He holds up the disc. Buy it now.
Okay, yeah, no, we'll continue following the Hooven footprints, and I'll keep I'll keep all of my many eyes out to make sure, like, just in case it tries to switch again.
Of course. You keep focus on it. It stays.
Yeah.
It seems to. You look at. You're like, oh, maybe I should just check. I'm just like, oh, it's Centals. Okay, that's good. And,
I announced that to him.
and it leads out.
Oh
of
shit,
The catacombs.
we're going in circles. Fuck.
Well, you can see when it's walking forward. It's led out. It's chosen to leave the catacombs.
Okay, so
It's amongst the crowd.
I think it's disguising as a centaur.
Don't look at me.
Well,
Well,
I'm
obviously
not looking at
you.
That should
Good.
be easy to
Ju-
find.
just
They
making
stick
sure.
out like sore thumbs.
Oh yeah, they are literally the scarcest species amongst in Thiralon.
There
seen
should be
Tom.
literally two
I-
of
I-
us.
A sec from Tutamor.
As you look at Mud, you realise like he just sort of stops for a moment and holds his head like he's got a headache as his eyes glow that orange light, and he goes,
What if it? What if it took the form of Memoir's brother?
Well, no, because we.
Well, no, but what if like that's what it is here? Like it's trying to maybe make it so we don't attack it. You know?
Do an intelligence check real quick. Just
Intelligence.
blank intelligence. I'll even give you proficiency because
Like-
you're consulting your memories.
Because centaurs are quite rare to find, right?
What if it's disguising itself as Memel?
25.
It's
I
you
don't think so.
this is. I'm going to say it's, but I'm going to say you think, but it is. It is disguising itself as someone from your memories because that's what that's what it sifted through. That's the information it has.
When it took me, I didn't know about Melon. Okay. It sifted through my memories.
So it's
So
disguising itself.
there's a second
a-
memo in the town.
Fucking genius,
What, you
mate.
think this is while flying
Oh
around?
no, an actual second memo this time.
Not again! Do not kick me again! Fuck!
Wait, no, but how can we tell this one's real?
Can we name this episode Memo 2 Electric Boogaloo?
Memel kills
What?
Gary
Oh,
too.
hold on, wait.
Memo killed Memo.
Wait.
Hang on. It can only read. It only
No,
read.
hold on a moment, though.
No, give me a
Wait,
second.
we've
I know
gotta
how to
think-
figure it. I
We've
know.
got to think about, have we been in the room with him alone? Has he ever been alone without us?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever left your side.
He has.
When was that?
Back on the Otanak village, we left him with the cart.
What is that?
I don't know. Oh, it's Steam.
Majima interrupted him. I saw the title.
Not the random event.
No, we left him with the cart.
We
That
did
was
leave.
the cart.
We left him with the car.
You left him with Cartman.
We left in the cart.
Hang on. The creature could only sift through my memories, and so. Okay. Creature.
You were there when I got my leg fixed.
Correct.
Cart memo is the same memo. Unless it broke its own leg.
Oh, I could be pretending.
Could have been pretending. Who knows? Maybe it took me in the night or...
You said there's a crowd, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can we see Memel again?
No.
No.
Okay. Let us.
I say we walk around and point at him and say, "Do you seen him?"
Have you seen this man?
Again.
Let us try. Yeah. Let's try and find. We'll work out who is who when we get there.
Specify like...
Wait.
If we did that, it would just
Wait,
be
hold
like
on.
bragging.
Wait a
Have you
second.
seen this man?
List
Now
of gods again, real quick.
List of gods. The ones that are in the city? Or
Yes,
generally?
the ones that are in the sea.
Okay. In the city, not the fire god. Aeolus, Atnu.
More their domains.
Right, sorry. Air, order, life, survival, time, power, chaos, fire, emotion, earth, luck, water, corruption, death.
Okay, so there's no real
And
divination.
The watchbird.
What the fuck is that?
The
It's
one I
the fake
explained
one.
quite a bit, quite a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the fake. It's
Explain that
Scientology.
today. Oh,
It's
right.
the fake prime
Yes,
god.
the fake one.
The fake faith.
Sorry, I didn't hear the name. I heard everything else.
Oh, my jaw. Ow.
Okay, well, is there any that I would think would be good at divination?
Magic.
Divination isn't really a cleric thing.
Kind of is.
Magic.
The gods are, but like magic, once again, I suppose, yeah, you could like have
Either
them
that or
scry. Time.
It'll be
is-
Evandra.
To be honest with you, time is like one of those ones where it's like you. I'm gonna say you know this because you like. You've
Yeah,
done,
no,
you've
I'm
done
very
some,
learned.
You've done some personal documenting on what
Yeah,
the gods
no,
do.
definitely.
Oh, they're very conservative because time magic
okay.
is super fragile on you.
Yeah, that is reasonable.
Yeah, we.
Can they not? Yeah. So from my knowledge, what I think they don't even really like to look.
They aren't trying to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What? Okay, so maybe knowledge and magic. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. Or luck or death because they have ghosts.
I feel like knowledge. I feel like knowledge is the best one, right?
Because they have like speak with
Because I feel like I don't know. I think that knowledge might be not like the knowledge clerics.
and order could also.
They probably know things, right? They probably like talk to people.
Maybe-
They might know.
Maybe we split up. We
go to the Crystal Palace.
we send 2 people on a memo hunt and 2 of us to go
Okay.
find this spell.
Yeah.
That would imply that one of. I'm not accusing you of anything, Memor, but just so we have all our bases covered, was it safe to allow Memor with just one person?
I mean, this. What? Let's think about this in one
I
way,
trust
though.
you.
Well, also just even beside that, like when we tried to fight this thing before, it completely just like we were like nothing to it. like,
Exactly.
if it was going to get us, surely it would have done so already,
Hmm.
or like it would have taken the opportunity with the Otterneck, or like when we were alone with the cart master or something. Like
What if it just wasn't there? What if it just went like... I mean,
Potentially.
we just sort of go. What if it hasn't been traveling? It just came right here. That's why it's been able to exhume so many corpses so quickly.
Well, did you have it in your mind when it gobbed you that you were going to come here?
Jay, I'm gonna send you a message real quick.
I didn't think so. Did you?
Hang on, let me try and recall.
Because we only aimed to go here after you had your major issue.
Well, no, because I think Owen wanted to come here.
I think that was after.
I wanted to.
Did you not want to come here?
To this
Yeah.
city?
No.
I did to inquire about my...
No, but did you verbalise it though? Did you like talk about it?
I think we talked about it on the way to
Okay.
Greenest.
Let me check.
Greenest?
Greenest?
No,
What
no.
campaign, mate?
Oh yeah, wrong campaign. Fuck.
What
I
campaign?
don't
What
remember.
is that?
Tulakari. That's it.
You have a
Tulakari.
nosebleed.
Oh, do
What
I?
the fuck is greenest?
That's
In
from
character.
Hold of the Dragon Queen.
Oh God, yeah, that is.
Sorry, too many
When I
campaigns,
was-
too many starting towns.
Well, no, but were we set on it though?
When I
Were
was
you set on going there then?
On where? Sorry.
Yeah.
To
Oh, no, that was never brought up. The idea of knowing New Trikaan was only kind of prompted when we were like, we need to find
Afterwards.
Melod.
Yeah.
And I mean, it may all be moot if it was all in his brain anyway. Still,
You could imagine that what he knows is what you've experienced up until
You got
you got to him.
yeah.
okay.
So anything new is not.
Assumedly, unless this
Because-
memo is fake,
yeah.
assumedly, he only knows.
I go up to him and I go. Did you smell weird?
He smells like memo, so like horse shit.
Hey.
Yeah, it's normal.
It's horse shit and soap. Soapy horse shit.
It's just mostly like natural musk.
Yeah,
and
it's
sweat.
a bit BO.
Can I quickly,
yeah.
can I quickly
So
say
I
something?
left alone with Memor for some time.
Quickly,
Yeah.
I do just want to say
Yeah.
You survived being set on fire by a goot.
yes.
That's very how.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Ethan's trying to sow mistrust into us to lead us away from to lead us against Memor so that
I'm
we
just
don't
trying to
find
give
out.
you
I'm
the
gonna be
appropriate
completely-
emotions to maybe he is.
I'm going to be
That's the only thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure that you still have the same thought of it. I'm
mean,
not going to be like.
I know.
he is
I
or
was
he isn't.
joking. I was joking.
I'm just making sure that
I
you
was-
have the sort
I
of
was
perspective.
going for
I'm gonna be completely
Jeff.
Can I say my
I
thing
think he's
now?
doing the
Yes,
opposite. I
thank
think he's
you.
trying to get you to think that.
What?
We're not double bluffing this, Finn. You're making this worse.
Right. So
It's not if we're double bluffing this. It's Ethan.
You're
double
bringing in
bluffing.
the idea. Shush.
Am I smart enough to do that?
I've been cut off like 4 times.
Sorry.
He's
You just need to speak.
He's been
I
training.
just need to
can't
learn to
just speak
speak.
louder. I can't. I've been trying.
Right, Michael, go.
So I think that this creature can only see into my memories up until the point it grabbed me. So anything
Yeah.
after that, it can't.
Yeah.
The time that Memor was seen alone was after we left. After we left home, my home, the house. I'm sorry, my brain's too full at the moment. So I'm going to ask you a question that he wouldn't know if he swapped then. Memor, when we scryed, where did you see your brother?
Oh, it was that weird black desert place? I forget the name.
There's
Yeah.
2.
There's 2.
2?
How would I know that?
Is there 2? What's the other? What?
There was 2. There's 2 named ones. I gave.
I've never been to either. I don't know.
Mud, you were left alone with Memor. Can you ask him? I remember this specifically after we left Tulakari. You were left with Memor. Is there anything you can remember from that?
No.
Who broke your leg?
It was the big old. Oh wait, no, it wasn't the Manticore. It was the stupid Jenga genie. I was thinking.
You hear it? You feel it that was shaking like a vibrating phone as that was said.
No,
Well-
but that might have been him.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
There would've
Jenga.
been a-
Whoa. Oh, that does a weird thing in my tummy.
There wouldn't have been a time for them to have swapped at that point. He's stayed with us. Unless they did it through
like a little
long
phone.
rest.
Can I try and answer
Anyway,
it?
we're
don't
losing
know how
time. Let's
powerful
go
the
get.
magic of
I'm
this
gonna reach into my chest real quick, pull out the Jenga piece, and try and answer it like a phone.
Sorry.
Jenga.
You hear it's just like I'm in fucking what's his name? Oh, we got to get it right. I'm in Irvank Swamp. That's all you hear.
Oh.
Where is the Jenga genie right now, Memor?
Jenga.
He's like, I'm in the Irvank Swamp.
Mud, just put it away.
He doesn't speak like that. You just hear, I'm in the Irvank Swamp.
And I
Which
just
is
go,
where-
"Fuck off."
That's where you grew up.
I just like it's shaken my face so hard that I look like if you took Stewie Griffin and you squished one side of his head in. I'm just like, oh,
Oh.
and I swallow it again. Go, "Ugh."
Oh, I thought when it was vibrating, it just kind of vibrated into your face.
No, it was like going up
Right. Yeah.
because it was vibrating into my hand, which was then into my face, which was
Yeah.
maybe squished myself.
Indeed.
Okay, so where did you think we could go to get the scrying magic again?
Oh, knowledge. Oh no, not maybe not even scrying magic though. Like I imagine like a knowledge cleric likes to just talk to people. They probably know things.
Michael, you know that
The
scrying on
by the
someone,
by.
you need to have their visual description, and you might just end up scrying on Memor.
Yes,
That's
it
true.
does seem like a bit of a waste.
Michael, time?
What about the
Yeah,
other?
this is about time when we're going to need to do an episode cut.
Yeah, 1 hour 40.
Shall we just
Yes.
lay out?
Yeah,
our
let's lay out the
intention?
plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we go look for the people. We go look
I'm
look
starting to
around.
second guess myself here. I think we should stay as a group.
No,
I think we should.
I think they're
stay.
stupid. No, I
But-
think no. I disagree with all of you. I think we should stay as a group. Right, what? Sorry, oh my god. Oh, the Jenga. Yeah, no, I think we should split up into 2 different groups.
May I make a suggestion?
No, just kidding. Go for it.
Thinking strictly of our benefits, Mud, you know the way out, or you are at least the best guide, so you would probably be best suited to finding a way out.
No,
Of
wait, what?
where?
What are you talking
The
about?
Catacombs.
We
We're out.
We got out
We've
ages
been
ago.
out for like 10 minutes.
Oh,
Are
really?
you the thing?
Oh no, I thought we were.
Put a picture of the thing on!
I thought we were still in there. I'm gonna be completely honest. No.
No, you got out. You're in the crowd.
No.
You're amongst the crowd.
It let us out. Do you
I
know
know.
that?
I thought we just like walked into a funeral or something.
No, we
Like
left.
someone's like burying their dead and just.
And you just hear us going, "Have you seen this man?"
Yeah, and then there's just like a widow like getting comforted, like, oh, it's okay. And you just look over in the corner and just hear like just the bickering of a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
Closed casket funeral. You peek in. There's nothing in.
Yeah.
You're just like, what is wrong with you? It's just like, I just want to see it.
I ain't seen a real body in a while.
He's not there.
Right. So plan.
Plan. Right, you guys gonna.
I'm asking.
You guys seems like you're going to split up. Who are you going to split up into?
Yeah, so I'm thinking the plan.
So what
Is-
are the 2 roles?
Send me with the
Cutting over
potential.
him. He's
No,
trying
no,
to
hold on.
speak.
What I was thinking is me and Nhilan, we're the best in order to gather the knowledge here. I have the religious knowledge. I know the religions here. I know a lot about the way they work. You are generally a quite smart man, quite decent at investigation and
Also very
knowledge.
charismatic.
I've never.
I'm going to kick you in the nuts.
I've never
agree.
thought of
It's
him
my
as very
highest stat.
charismatic.
He is the talker
Yeah.
of the lot.
Yes.
He's also just a prick.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a prick.
It's more
you're,
the-
you're not even a charismatic.
more
You're
the-
just a snake oil
Yeah,
salesman.
it's-
That's what you are.
It's the self-confidence and willpower style of
Yeah,
charisma.
He's me,
exactly.
yeah.
The one where you actually just hate him. That's not you.
Not
which
that.
I disagree with the thing you're.
So you hate
describing to
Nyland?
here.
Good, that's the point.
Yeah, I know that's the point, but it's the kind of charisma that you hate, but he still manages to convince you with logic. That's the schwammy business fuck you are.
He's Creo.
Anyway, but I never got convinced by him once.
He's what Creo was supposed to be.
Yes, there you go. But yeah, and I'm thinking you two, obviously, Memo. You'll
So
go.
basically, we're the dumbasses, so we're to wander the streets
the
and see if we
fighters.
get
Well,
lucky.
yeah, I mean, it's more like I'm leaving Oem, who is probably the best fighter of the group, with the person that may or may not be a goop. So I feel like if anyone's fit for fighting, it would be the man that fights.
Do you want
and
us to
does
go get
very
reinforcements?
little else. No, you're looking for
Okay.
Memo. That's the point.
Oh, we're looking.
You,
for
you
looking for
guys
a
are looking
second
for the
Memo.
other
We are
Memo.
looking for the other Memo.
So you guys are taking the more boots on the ground approach. We're taking the more prepared magical approach.
Makes sense. Okay.
We've
And I
not got any way of contacting you if we encounter him, do we?
I don't know, just like
Have a place to meet up.
Do you have the other Jenga piece?
Yes, but then we might lose him.
yeah, I have the Jenga piece. Why?
Lose him again in
other
the
one.
crowd.
There's
What?
no other one.
There is another one, but I haven't told you that yet, so you wouldn't know.
Okay.
Oh goodness, man.
I'm sharing that bit of
You
information
tired?
later.
No, I was making a joke, but anyway,
Okay.
What was the joke?
it was a bad joke.
Well, explain it now.
It was, oh, you used the Jenga piece as a phone earlier on.
Oh,
Maybe
right.
we
That-
can use the Jenga piece as a phone.
See, in my brain,
now.
I was like, "Oh, that must be," but he wouldn't. He wouldn't be meaning that, would he? He was.
Okay.
He was meaning that. Okay, yeah. So Mud and Nylan are going to go and find someone that can either scry for us or has hopefully my logic is knowledge clerics. They like knowledge, they pray knowledge, they collect knowledge, they probably know a lot about the local gossip, and they probably constantly are talking to the local populace. If there was a centaur in town, I'm sure that would be known. And if there was 2 of the same centaur in town, if there's a centaur in town, we'll get the reports of where the centaur was. If that's somewhere we'd know Memor isn't, well then we know there's a fucker about.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I guess if that's all figured out, that's where we're also going to end this session, guys.
Yeah.
That was great. I quite enjoyed that. Do you feel like we got stuff done?
I feel like we got stuff done,
yeah.
definitely. Yeah, that was good.
It feels different. It feels like prepping's a good thing.
Yeah,
we got stuff done.
feels like we're all building up
just
to
didn't
the.
move very
we're building up to the thing.
Yeah,
We are
exactly.
building up to a thing, yeah.
Ring of salt in a bottle.
Yeah.
Right.
The
so,
thing.
Here, show them on
Put 'em
screen. Right, so then we have to do our outro bits now. If
Yeah.
you enjoyed this and you want to see more, the best way to tell us that you enjoyed it would be by giving us positive review. If that's on YouTube, then comment, subscribe,
Yeah.
like. If it's on different mediums,
Review on Spotify. Do it. It's real good. We love it. Everyone loves it.
yeah,
It's a real valuable thing.
Proper-
If you listen on Spotify, obviously.
proper appreciated if you do.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Which I mean, if you're a work podcast listener, like I know, me and Jay are.
And
I
me.
mean, Spotify. What?
And me,
Oh, and you as well. Yeah, I forgot you work now.
you pillock.
You went through an arc. You went through an arc.
Poor
Yeah. Wait, how do you listen to it at work? Aren't you customer service?
Yeah. When it's late, we're allowed to have AirPods.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Forgot about that in detail. Anyway, yeah. So, no, if you're on Spotify, listen to it on Spotify, rate us. Also, obviously, any honest feedback, any criticism, please tell us.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you can't know how to make something better if you don't know how it's shit.
Right, exactly. And we have socials, Jay, don't we?
You can find us pretty much everywhere. Well, we've got Instagram, we've got TikTok, we've got Reddit, but don't go there
Don't go
because
there.
there's not really much. But yes,
really.
anyway, if there is a place you can find us there at TWODND Podcast. That is at TWODND Podcast.
And final part, we are also on the Cosmic Tap. It's a Discord we're a part of. We don't own it. We are a part of it. That's all. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.